going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one. Figured do a little review today on all of the PDI products that I actually put in the truck. So I installed the manifold, I installed the turbo, the stage 1, and then I did actually also get the PDI tuner along with the maps that they have. It's right down there. Was supposed to go down to Kentucky today. It's early in the morning, about 5:40 a.m. Came over here to the shipper. You know, I had to go all the way to Lansing, get some, get another trailer because mine's full of racks. Found the trailer that has racks to come to this customer. You know, was gonna unload, reload, go down to Kentucky, do the same, and then come back, but the load got canceled, and nobody told us. So I mean, it is what it is. But as far as all this stuff is concerned, I like them. The manifold seems to be working good. You know, the EGT temperatures are pretty cool compared to what they were. Turbo seems to be spooling up really nicely. It's a little quieter than the stock one. And the tuner seems to be working pretty good too. I mean, I actually had to call PDI and the place where I got everything from, which was roadside service out in Holland, and ask them, hey, you know, am I getting what I'm actually supposed to get, and what I'm seeing, is it right? Because I installed everything and I was looking at like 42 psi of boost. And they said that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. As long as the EGT is under control, which it is, it's not really going above 900 degrees. They said that it's good. And same thing I heard from PDI themselves. So here real quick with these guys. So now I gotta go all the way back to Lansing, drop the trailer, and then bobtail all the way back to Detroit. Taking it easy. There's apartment complexes all along this road here where the shipper is, and it's Saturday morning. I don't want to accelerate unnecessarily and make noise and wake these people up. But as I was saying on this stuff is, so the tuner I installed, so it comes with 2 maps technically, a fuel economy mode, a power mode, and then a stock mode. Stock mode, all it does is it downloads your ECM file into the tuner. So if you want to go back to stock, you can at any point. And most tuners, that's how they are, you know. cars, trucks, whatever. Cat being cat and having such a low, low end torque, even at 1100 RPM, if I have to accelerate, I mean, I'm still boosting at 35 PSI, so I said the only thing that kind of scared me a little bit in the beginning was the fact that I saw as much boost as I did. It did scare me a little bit. I'd love to know what you guys think. I mean, if there's anybody out there that have had experience with this stuff and what's what, comment below and let me know. I'm still, obviously I'm not going to drive it like it's a damn race car, because it's not. It's a freaking semi-truck. She really does pick up good, you guys. So with the tuner still, it does, you can almost hear the change in engine noise as far as how much less throttle that it takes to maintain speed now and everything else. What I did also end up doing over this past weekend was, well, hell, past weekend is still the weekend, is Saturday morning. I did actually put a little spoiler on the roof there, just one of the fiberglass ones. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. So that seems to help a little bit as well. So I think everything kind of combined is actually doing pretty well, and I'm fairly confident the fuel mileage will increase. From what I saw, you know, coming out here, it's promising, but again, that gauge is not really, you know, accurate. And on the scan gauge itself, at least for this particular engine, it's not giving me an average fuel. It just stays at like 1 point whatever. But the instant fuel mileage does work. So from what I see where the instant fuel mileage, you know, is at cruising, like I said, it seems promising. Obviously, I'll know 100% once I, you know, fuel up fully, and then the next time I'll fuel, I'll take that mileage that I did, divide that by however many gallons it takes, and we'll get our fuel mileage then. But as far as what I feel like, it's definitely a little bit more responsive. It is spooling up much faster than with a stock setup. And it seems to be, at least the turbo itself, it seems to be a little bit quieter. Tailing back home now. I saw a little air leak in the morning from looks like the air dryer assembly, so I needed to get another one. There's a Fleet Pride right next to AGA up here in Charlotte. I think this is a Lansing site anyway, but either way, that had this stuff for a decent price, and I also need the governor for the air compressor because that's leaking a little bit as well. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to do those today. You know, when I got back to the yard about 6 in the morning, I was a little tired, so I decided to sleep a little bit, and then came over here, got the parts, and on the way home. do want to show you guys, as I touched a little bit earlier, but I want you to visually see it. So there's the boost gauge, and just the way this thing boosts and why it was scaring the crap out of me. So when I got this truck with a damaged turbo that was on here, where the impeller itself was a little damaged, it was boosting around 30 psi, right? Close to it anyway, maybe 27. And when I put the exhaust and manifold on, it was boosting right at 35, right at max. And then when I did the tuner, this is the way it's boosting. And before you know it, like now it's bobtail, it's hauling ass. Alright guys, so you saw the way it was boosting. I don't know, probably 40 psi, 42 psi maybe. And that's what scared the living shit out of me when I first saw that. And obviously when I installed everything, I didn't just go out and then balls to the wall, started driving like a race car, I incrementally just slowly got up to, testing it more and more and more just in case there was something that was going on. But, so when I called everybody and I asked, I told you I called both the shop that I got everything from, and I called PDI themselves. I was, reassured that as long as my EGT, my pyro temperature, isn't spiking, then it should be good. And it's not. I mean, the highest I'm seeing is 900 degrees. And that's initially when I get on it. And then it's slowly cooling off. Maybe it's getting richer. So I'm not even touching 1,000 degrees or anything like that. They told me it was good. Obviously I'm not going to drive it like a damn race car and full throttle everywhere. I really don't need to now, but we'll see what it does, and hopefully there's no issues. I don't think there will be, but again, what the hell do I know? I do truly need your guys' opinion, especially if you know about this stuff and you've experienced a lot of this stuff. Let me know in the comments below. That's all she wrote for this one. Came out here and did the air compressor governor and the air dryer real quick. I tried filming, but it was so windy out here earlier. I mean, it's still pretty windy now, but couldn't really hear anything, and I couldn't use the mic that I have now because it's on a cord. Plus I was trying to get it done as soon as possible. It was freaking freezing. So there's the new air dryer. I mean, these things are pretty simple. It's got 3 bolts here. It's got one sensor up on the back side with one little air line, and then the 2 main air lines on the side here. And that's that. I mean, it doesn't take much to change those. And then as far as the air compressor governor, this thing's pretty simple too. It's got 2 bolts that actually hold it into the compressor. There's 2 air lines that connect to it, and then it's got 3 plugs on the back side, but that's it. Real simple to take out, real simple to install. All you got to do is this 90-degree fittings. just transfer them over from the old one to the new one, and that's that. I mean, it's just really simple stuff. But also, since I was over here and I was freezing already, this is how stupid I am. Well, let's backtrack a little bit. I'm a genius, okay? This is how much of a genius I am. So I came out here, did these real quick, and I was really cold. So since I was already cold, I decided to wash the truck, which was a stupid idea. But it definitely needed it because it was filthy. Didn't do the best job. And it looks like I missed something on the exhaust, missed a little bit on the steps. But at least it's better than it was. And it's supposed to be snowing and raining again here in the next couple of days anyway, so just to get the majority of the salt out. It's pretty salty out in the roads past couple of days out here. So anyway, as always, you guys, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so there's a notification sent to you when there's a new video come out, and we'll see you guys on the next one.